Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Opinions. It's your girl Sin, and of course I'm here with J Rock and Pittman.
Fuck y'all.
Oh, somebody's in their
Wow.
feelings today. Somebody's feeling
Wow.
it. Somebody's taking it today.
Yeah, we finna
Wow.
talk about it today. I got some stuff I need to get off my chest.
Ooh, well,
Clock
I
my
hope
tea.
and mine
I
too. Golly.
talking about some tea, drink some water. Let's start there.
He said your
Thanks,
P. He said your
thanks for the help, Phil.
your pH balance.
Let's start there.
Okay, y'all, for real. Come on.
Let's start there.
All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Today we're talking about why do black men and women date outside their race?
I
And
don't like the way you put me in for.
well, it's only because
I don't like it.
M comes before W. That's it.
That sound like a lie. That sounds like a lie.
Do
That
you not know your
sounds
alphabet?
ain't nothing you saying right
I'm
now.
okay. Well,
I'm
that's
I'm
what we're
I'm
talking
on
about
I'm
today,
gonna
you
go this
guys.
episode, people. I'm gonna go this.
Shit. Hey, you just remember, I love you, black man.
I love you too, but sometimes it hurt to kill the people you love.
Ooh, now
Mm,
I'm
mm.
gonna die.
Not literally.
That's wild. That's wild. So, how do y'all feel about dating outside your race?
I've never done it and I never will. I love my black women.
You don't feel like you could love black women and still date outside the race?
I don't I'm if you really want to have a conversation now.
Are you giving me a heated response, or is that your true, authentic feeling?
No, I really I feel as though um when a man deliberately chooses to only date outside of his race, then no, you can't possibly love black women.
Okay, I'm with you.
Because because typically that man that only dates outside of his race typically turns his attention and then starts shooting at that black woman any chance he gets the opportunity to. If he got some prize of the white treasure trove that he's in love with. Uh but yeah, I just feel like if you're telling me that you only date outside of your race, then no, you can't possibly love black women. That's my opinion. In a serious note. I know I said I'm on board on this episode, but this is my serious take.
Okay, okay, that's the
So
okay. We'll come back for the bull drink a little later.
yeah, for sure.
Gotcha,
For
gotcha,
sure.
gotcha.
For sure.
J Rock,
It coming.
it's on the
Yes,
way.
ma'am.
Oh, we
Yes,
coming.
ma'am.
How do you
Yes,
feel?
ma'am.
Would you date outside your race?
I'm, I'm, I want to say this to all my listeners. I don't have a problem with people dating outside their race. I mean, to piggyback off what Mr. Pittman said earlier,
What you say my name was, bro?
Mr. Pittman, I want to
Oh,
address you
oh,
professionally.
I thought you called me something else. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh no, sir, I would never disrespect my brother. Um, the problem is, like I said, to piggyback off what Mr. Pittman said, the problem comes when people don't want to date their own race. That's my issue. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I've never thought about it. Never, I never seen myself doing that. But I don't have a problem with it. I only have a problem with the people that don't think that they can date someone from their own race. That when it becomes an issue, and more so, I'm only speaking about blacks, African Americans, because I know while I was in college one time, it was a black girl. She was she was attractive
Mm.
and had conversations with her, not trying to talk to her, but like me and a couple of people that already knew her and told me like, hey, she don't date black guys. Uh and had a conversation with her one day and she told me like she don't date black guys. She only date white guys.
Mm.
Like that's if you like white guys, cool. That's fine. I'm not against it. But to say you don't fuck with black men and only black, you just don't fuck with black men, that's crazy because your daddy black, your mama black, you black,
Hmm.
grandma black. If you have any siblings, more than likely, I'm pretty sure they were black because I mean she wasn't mixed. She's not. She is black. So it's like, how can you disapprove the
Mhm.
very same race that you are a part of? Like it's like you don't even like yourself at that point. And if you don't like yourself, why date outside your race and expect someone to like you as well?
Mm.
Ooh, I got the
Mm.
answer. I got the
So
answer,
Mm.
it's
big dog.
so it's like not trying to be funny, but when you have those people that's how they feel and that's how they think, I really be wishing that they could meet somebody that they actually like, want to pursue, and the whole nine, and
Mhm.
that person turns them down because
Oh
of
wow.
them being black. I'm just like I really be one of those same people to get hit with reality that you don't like black guys, but yet you're black, or you don't like black women, but yet you're black. And
Yeah.
then when you try to talk to a white woman, because it is what it is, and she turn you down like, hey, I don't like black guys. Well, I can't date you because you're black and I'm white. Then let's see how reality sits in then, and I'm pretty sure how you feel or what you think may be a little different.
Well, can I understand what you're saying, but can I also pose it like this? Did you ever maybe engage in conversation to see why she doesn't date black men?
I did.
Or
I mean, I did try to. I do remember that. I did try to because you got to remember, like this like 2013, 2014. So I did try to. I can't remember what her reasons were, but even
Mhm.
then, I just know that what it was, I was still questioning like that's crazy. But I
It
also know,
wasn't good enough.
yeah, like, and I also know, like, I also know a dude right now. He only like, well, he don't like black women. This dude I play basketball with, I ain't gonna say his name. He don't like black women.
Put
Now,
him on
when when
blast.
when he when he was talking to me about why he don't like black women, he didn't refer to them as women. He referred to black women as black bitches.
Hmm.
Like that
You
that
should
was
fly him on
I'm for
blast.
real. Like that's what he referred them. That's what he called them throughout our conversation. It was, I don't like black bitches because of this. Black bitches, they complain all the time. They this and this. They this and that. And I just listened to him. Like, I wasn't gonna interrupt. I just wanted to hear him out and like really
Yeah.
hear why you like black men, but you black yourself. And it's like all of the stuff that he named was really like cliches or just
Yeah.
yeah, it really was just cliches. But me personally, he kind of pissed me off. But I
Thank you.
can't. He pissed me off because I got daughters, and my daughters ain't black bitches. When they grow up, they're not gonna be black bitches. They're gonna be black women. My
Thank
mama
Right.
you.
is my mama is a black woman. Like
Thank you.
the whole thing. That's how I view it. Like I ain't saying that you know I'm the most cultured person or whatever. But I'm just saying like that's just how I view it. And I really believe it's not how black women, like the women he talked to, that has caused that trauma for him. I believe it's his, I want to say his mama,
Mm.
as to why he feel that way about black women. That was that caused that trauma
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. It probably some deep rooted hurt though.
Yeah.
I could feel that. I could feel that.
I don't.
Hmm.
I don't understand it at
You
all.
don't you don't understand that his trauma might be affecting his preference.
No, I don't understand that.
Hmm.
Because if we're gonna be honest, because this is where our podcast is supposed to be at, it's our unfiltered opinion. It was a few times in my life where I did not fuck with my mom.
Yeah,
did not
yeah,
change how I look at black women that I wanted to date.
yeah.
Sorry.
I will say this just to be devil's advocate for a quick minute because I can understand how some trauma would probably prevent you from dating. I wouldn't call them black bitches, but preventing you from dating black women. But I can also understand why you would never want to date anything outside your race. But maybe he was just that hurt. I don't know. I don't know the fella, but I don't. Oof,
I
he
mean,
definitely seemed like he got to heal a little bit.
I think like the topic of dating outside your race, I think most people when you're talking about black and white, is mainly focused on black women, black men, white women, white men.
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
because like like anytime people say, mention dating outside the race, I don't really never hear, you know, uh
Hispanics,
yeah,
Asians,
Hispanics or
even though that's a
Asians
real
or
thing too.
like
Yeah, that is.
Orientals. Like you'll never really hear about any of the race when you speak on interracial dating. It's always black and white. So like for me personally, I'm scared of white women.
Why are you
I
I know I
scared?
feel
couldn't. I know I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it.
Why are you scared?
Because like for one, I don't know how to. I don't know how to approach them. Like
Mm.
some guys naturally just you know attract white women. I'm not. I'm not. I don't think I'm one of those guys that just do that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think we
It,
all
well,
know.
I think you would. I think you would attract. It's a certain type of white woman, though. I think you would personally. And this is no shade to you, or no. I no, no,
Here
no,
we
no,
go.
no, no. Wait, let me clean it up.
Here
It's
we
not.
go.
No.
Here we go.
hey, typically when somebody say no shade or before they finna say something, it's gonna be some shade. You
That's
feel
like
what
when
I'm
people
saying?
say no disrespect and
No
then they say
disrespect. Disrespect is
disrespectful.
coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, motherfucker, you triggered me last episode. Stand up.
Yeah, yeah. She finna get her get back.
You
Get
better
back
know
game.
it.
What you mean?
You better know it. Nah, I'm just playing. But
Look,
for
nah,
real.
she ain't playing, y'all.
So for real, no shade for real. But I feel like certain type of white woman that you would appeal to. And it's more so like, maybe like those white women we grew up. I don't want to call nobody name, but those white women that we grew up with, maybe they going to
Ooh,
school
I
or
think I know
so.
who you were talking about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Start with it. But
Ooh-wee.
I'm just saying it's a certain demographic that you would
But see,
call them
that's what I'm
trailer
saying.
trash, but like
No, I know what you're
I'm
trying to
not
say.
down on
I know
you.
what you're
Yeah, I'm
saying.
not down on you because you're a man, right?
The girl said
Um,
you're a man.
That shit was so shallow.
Very. I don't even know how to feel, my black brother. You okay?
Like
I mean, because
she could have
I
said
didn't want to give
handsome or
him.
something. She just said
I
you a
was I
man.
was finna go there, but then I was just like, let me reel it back because I didn't I didn't want to give you that. Okay, yeah, it's just like
My my brother, you okay? We can
I'm
talk
you're
fine.
about this,
right,
man.
you're
I'm
right.
fine.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm fine.
I'm sorry,
Okay. I do gotta
but
make sure, man. You know, I gotta look out for my black brothers, man.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
but
they
a
all
don't look
man
look
out
out for
such
for
one
us.
another.
oh wait a minute, we definitely not gonna pull that one now.
I said we got to be here for one another. I mean, because if we don't do it, who will?
Who will? You know
Who
what I'm
will?
saying?
Black women, they will because we
Huh?
y'all
Ooh,
always
let her
Huh?
end up
talk.
y'all
Let her
listen.
finish her fair point. Let her
Y'all
finish her fair
always
point before we get to that.
let's come back to that. But I just
Yeah.
feel like
Okay.
it's a certain type of white woman that you would attract. But I'm not saying that corporate world white woman, she might find you attractive. They like them. I don't know. You just real country. Like they
And see see that what I'm saying. Like I agree with you, but what you're saying is a point of mine. Like I wouldn't know how to approach them because I wouldn't know
yeah
how to distinguish which one is in my lane. Like you said, I feel like for me, the 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 quote unquote trailer trash would be the one that would be the one that'll shoot their shot towards me or show interest or whatever, no matter where you at. But
yeah
then the corporate the corporate white woman, the
yeah She
the
might look
one
at you
that
like a
might
hook.
actually
Yeah,
be worse on.
she'll be the one that I feel like can't nobody be around for me to, you know,
Yeah,
for me to
yeah.
approach
You have
her.
the code
Like,
switch. Yeah.
yeah, like being out for brunch with the rest of her friends, like no, she ain't going for ill. That's how I feel like I get that. But I feel like those would be the same ones that through Facebook Messenger or just crossing each other in belts or something like that, and ain't no around. Oh yeah, you can talk to her then. So, like I said, I just
Yeah,
don't know
man.
how to
For
approach her.
you got to know your worth, King.
That's
Like don't ever you got to know your worth, man. And that's for that. Like I'm saying that facetiously, but that's really the part of the problem that I have when I be hearing men who say they on a date outside of their race is because a lot of them don't know their worth. Like they've never experienced a black woman digging them up or making them feel
yeah,
valued. So
yeah,
then when they meet this person that's outside of their race and they do that for them, it makes them feel away. So they cling to that feeling.
Yeah, they get hooked.
Yeah.
That,
And it could be the most surface level compliment. Oh, I just love the way the sweat runs off of your black skin.
oh,
oh
that.
Sweat
God,
run off of everybody's
Wait
put
a
a
skin.
minute.
put a big back baby in me.
Oh,
What and the
don't
way Shannon
yeah,
Sharp said,
that baby
and the
gravy.
way she said, put a big black baby in me.
Like, come on, bro.
That's what she said.
Like we
That-
all know a Shannon Sharp, bro. We all know a Shannon Sharp. We all
That's
know a
what
Shannon
she said.
Sharp. We all know what like Shannon Sharp probably was lame. Probably didn't
we can
dress the
say
best
that.
today. He already
Like,
said they didn't have no money like that.
Hey,
He
but
he
that
we
just
probably
can
that's
say.
what she said. Them the type of words you.
I think
like
he
you know what I'm
compensates
saying.
for black having status, right? Having money. I think he just overcompensates because most of us, right, black women, we see him as, oh, you kind of give, down low vibes, or you're too soft spoken, or you're too well spoken, or you talk with a lisp, or you like your clothes fitted a type of way. At
But
some
so I'm
point,
so the one thing I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
go ahead.
So the one thing that I will say that I've noticed about being around uh black women
Hmm.
is that they're more critical of us than probably any other race of women that I've been around and noticed.
You said them or what?
They're more critical.
How so?
Oh,
Are you
I
just
think
talking
that's
about
by
appearance?
default.
Are you talking about just appearance? Because we could actually counter that, right? And say black men are also more critical of our image and our appearance
Yeah, I was gonna
because,
say, but I feel like that's by default. Like,
Tell me more, because I might
well,
agree
I
with you.
only, yeah, okay. So let's just take when this looks right. So let's just take women from Brazil, right?
Hmm.
You have the foreign look, right? You have the BBL look, right?
Hmm.
So then BBL culture really wasn't that big until Nikki came really on the scene, right?
True.
So all of us wanted to be shaped. All of us wanted to look model like
I
Brazil women,
never
right, or the foreign
never
women.
knocked that up, but yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, now I'm not saying all of us, but I'm just saying a majority of black women. So, and that's what y'all like. Well, I'm gonna say y'all, but again, no attack against y'all.
I'm with you.
But
I feel what you're saying.
that's what y'all like. That's what y'all scroll on Instagram all day, liking. That's it. The baddies, the Instagram models, but it's a certain kind. It's the foreign. It's the, oh, you mixed with something like those. That's what y'all
well,
like. Y'all don't like pure black women.
but like I agree, but I disagree. So,
Tell me why.
okay, from I'm just speaking from a man's point of view.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna say just a man. And I ain't saying every man because every man is different, but just from the people I know and the people I've been around, this is how it is. We, meaning black men and black women, cause each other to make those assumptions. Like, okay, I get it to you like
Hmm.
this. Men, women like to say, "Oh, you don't want the natural black woman. You want the woman that got the BBL, they get the 1,000 likes on Instagram and such, this and this." When, to be honest, most average guys, no, they don't. Like
We really don't.
it's good. It's nice to look at, but that's not what we want. But on the
Correct.
flip side, but on the flip side, men like to put money in women's faces. They feel like the jury is needed to attract
Ooh,
them. They feel like
that
you
boy
got to
cooking.
drive a certain car and stuff like that to attract
He
them. So
cooking.
now we're reciprocating the same energy that y'all giving us. We assume that yeah, they got all the money. We assume that y'all want the guy that's always wearing designer and he's always on the club flyers. He the promoter. He here.
Oh,
He
we
the
hate those.
popper.
Well, I hate those
But
kind,
no,
but
I'm
you
just
know.
saying like the we're
But now what?
reciprocating the
Watch this.
same. We're reciprocating the same energy to each other when really that's not the case. It's like y'all give off what we feel,
Mhm.
well, what we take as an assumption, and we run with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
then
Mhm.
men give off the same thing, and women assume and run with it. When really
Yep.
that's not the case. Like we literally are doing the same thing to each
Same
other, and
thing
I
to
think
each
that's
other.
like that's the problem. Like you
Mm.
assume that you assume that black men want the woman with the big ass BBL and all of that. No, he really don't. Then we assume that the woman wants the guy that got this, got that, he got this type of stature. No, that's not probably what most women really want, but that's how we treat each other. And I don't think other races do that to each other. I think it's only us. Like we are our biggest issue.
Mhm.
Correct. You cooking, brother. Even though
Mhm.
I said I'm not cool with you right now, but you cooking. Because and what I'm gonna say is like it's even more prevalent in our demographic
Mhm.
because we spend the most money on everything that doesn't involve us.
Yes, to keep up with the image. Yes.
And that's all it's about. So even when we thinking that we're doing something to for us,
Mhm.
it's really to impress somebody else. And that's where the problem comes in at.
And
Because most
meanwhile, they
men
not impressed.
like what you'll notice is like most men are very minimalistic. And by that, what
Mhm.
I mean is this: most men
No,
are naturally. If I get an apartment today, I have my bed, I have my TV, and I probably have my game.
What?
As long as I got some food, as long listen, as long as I got some food, I don't care about none of that other stuff.
What about company coming over? What about a dining table? What about a sofa? I'm saying
You
it
fu-
because I know
you su-
somebody like that.
you supposed to be here for me, right?
Dang, we got you in the bed all the time.
I mean,
You see how I'm like? There's no other furniture.
I mean, but what you trying to say is like it don't take much for
Yeah,
us
I
to
get what I
be
get what you're saying though. I'm not being literal.
for us to be satisfied.
Yeah, it doesn't take. Contrary to
don't tell that
popular
lie.
look, contrary to
Don't tell that
popular.
lie. Don't
Listen,
tell that lie. I'm not gonna even let you get it out. Don't tell that lie.
it doesn't. It really. Most women, right? And we're not talking about the women that y'all have, this image painted into your head, right? But most everyday women, the women that you're gonna run into, at the grocery store, at Target, or well, we ain't shopping at Target, but at Publix, anywhere, right? They're very, very simple women. Like they don't require much. They don't need, the flashy things. They don't need to have designer. They fine. Like just with some basic everyday labels. Like it's not needed. Very low
I can
maintenance.
agree to that.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're
I
very
I
low.
wouldn't. I wouldn't
I
agree with
mean,
that
I
at
only
all.
say that because like she said most women. Of course, you see the ones that he got to have this and this. He got to be a
Yeah.
scammer. He got to be,
Yeah, we're not talking about them.
he
You
got
find
to
them at
be a
Walmart.
trick. He got to be a real trick.
Yeah.
I don't want no
It ain't even
fake
that.
trick. Like
How many girls you don't heard say when I can't even remember what happened, but when it was a whole thing about Cheesecake Factory. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking like I we don't went before, but it's not
It's not what, because I love the Cheesecake Factory. Well, it's
It's
not what.
it's it's not a top tier date.
It's not a. It's. Can we stop doing that about dates?
If
Can we stop
if
leveling dates to be?
wow,
I'm just saying, because a
why?
date is anywhere. A date can be to McDonald's. A date can be to Popeyes. A date can be to the grocery store. A date can be outside at the park. A picnic.
How many
Like,
women? How many women? How many women can believe that?
how do women believe that? It's about the qualities. Well, you're right. I guess
Thank you,
certain
thank you.
women do.
Only say that though. It's like I think what's redirecting what should be and what could be is social media and
Yeah,
music. Social media and music. Like I don't think people realize that music has a lot of influence on us. Like the rappers, the singers, the lifestyle they live. Like it has a lot of influence on us, whether people really believe it or not. Like I can give you a prime example for social media wise. You see the whole 50-50 argument. That shit has been a viral topic for years.
years. I'm
And
talking
it's only
years.
and the only people that well, not the only, the main people that you see arguing about it is black people.
No, you're right. The only people black. I ain't seen no white people arguing
Ano-
about
a-
50-50.
Another prime example. Another prime example. You can see a young man and a young woman that looks probably preferably in college or either high school laid across the bed. This is couples gold. Who took the picture? Like it's content. This is not how it is. Like this is not how we sleep for real. You huddle for 5 minutes and we gonna
I'm
turn up
telling
and
you,
get high.
till somebody get
You know what I'm
high.
saying? So, but look how many it's 20,000 shares, it's 30,000 shares of this is what's gold. No, it's not. That's not reality. But we see it so much that we start to use it as our reality. Like this is the goal for us. This is how it's supposed to be, and that's not how it is. And on the music aspect, we see it so much from these celebrities and shit that these celebrities get BBLs, they look good. Now everybody want the
Yeah,
women want them.
yeah.
The women want 'em. That's they pushing it there. The more you see it, the more I want to get one. Oh, she look nice. She got her shit did. Okay, cool. Same thing with the fellas. Designer this, designer that. I gotta wear this. I gotta wear that. I gotta wear the ball man. I gotta wear the Balenciaga. Like
Ball man,
I,
but I
I,
got
Hmm.
you, my boy.
I never seen a nigga wear Balenciaga before until rappers started talking about Balenciaga. So it's like we
Or
start,
feeling in a hairline. You
yeah,
right.
it's a bunch of shit. You feel like you got to be this way, you got to live this way. These rappers start wearing these necklaces, and that thing, everybody in the hood wearing the same one, even though they fake.
Van Cleef.
Yeah, like don't get me started about the goddamn circle pendant with the diamonds around. You got like somebody lost in the middle. Oh my god, boy, that shit
Chill.
that is everywhere.
Wait a minute, chill. Cause I bought my son one from the mall.
But I'm just saying, like that shit is everywhere now, and I think social media and the music that we put out, meaning the music we put out as black people, it is redirecting our actual reality,
Yeah,
which
what we
that
should be
people
focused
don't.
on.
Yeah, like these, like when Pittman spoke on the dates, like the dates, bro. Like, come on, it shouldn't even be a topic. It really shouldn't be a topic. But black people made this shit a real topic. Social media. It was a fucking viral argument about going to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, if
Crazy.
if you dating the type of woman that's cool with going, go. It's fine. If
It
you
was.
dating the type of woman that that don't mind going to sit in the park, we just gonna joke, laugh, and have a picnic. Go. If you the woman that goddamn, oh hell no, this ain't for me. Then you, my friend, you need to be on that type of woman's level. If that's what if that's who you choose
Yeah,
to go for. It's
yeah.
like
The
we make it
the
seem like someone
the
else's someone else's expectations are supposed to be your reality. That's not how the shit works.
the problem that people are running into though is that nobody is being honest about nothing that they're doing in their real life. Everything is for content. Everything.
Content, content, content. Yes. But content and a check.
So so now you'll have somebody that's literally working at Walmart, nothing, no knock on you, working at Walmart that's walking around with designer clothes on, but you walking to work every day. Your
So sorry.
priorities ain't right. Or like, and this is a whole nother topic, but when my pockets was messed up, bro, I wasn't trying to worry about talking to no woman.
Yeah, stop dating when you ain't reading. Please.
Like I don't even know how you fit focus.
Get your dad
Like
together
you
first.
you're like I'm worried about how I'm gonna get my next meal. Why I'm not even trying to deal with you. Like I'm gonna get mad if you keep asking me when we're gonna go somewhere. Leave me alone.
What? What?
Right.
Oh my
I
God,
think
bro.
everybody like that. When your money not right, you don't want to hear nothing about none of that. I
Bro,
feel
your money ain't right, bro. I can't even get
that.
hard for real. I got too much on my chest.
Yeah. I feel that. Dang.
But so let's get back to the topic at hand because we kind of got off track.
That's true.
So, black men, black women, um, why is it that we choose to go in? I personally thought, for me, no shade to nobody else, no shade to no other race, right? I personally thought, um, growing up, maybe black men dated white women because they were easier or they're softer, right? Or they're more submissive. They're not going to challenge, not necessarily challenge your authority, but they're not going to challenge what it is you're saying, or they're not going to push you to grow or to evolve, right?
Basically, they can have their way.
Basically, you can go be with a pushover and feel just fine, you know. Instead of dating someone that's black that's going to understand the cultural differences, that's going to understand, hey, you don't have to code switch with me. I'm going to uplift you. I'm going to understand the struggles. I'm going to understand, not maybe fitting in at work, or, your boss giving you a hard time at work. I'm going to understand all of it. But yeah, y'all choose to go and date a white woman. I just thought that was just like, they used to always be a turn off for me. I don't know why, but it just used to be a turn off for me. Because why aren't we enough, right?
And
Um,
I think that we
Go
both
ahead.
men and women have you have the right to feel that way. Like what you said, like why aren't we enough? Because when you see it so much and you see how strong people are about not dating someone from their own race, you kind of start to question like what is it about me or what is it about us that's the problem. Now, some people might not look at it like that, but that's how
Yeah,
I look at it. Like because I am a part of that, of that culture, of that race. Like, damn,
yeah.
is it really that bad? Like, are we really that bad?
I don't think it's that y'all are that bad, right? Um, I just think sometimes y'all y'all don't try to understand us, right? Y'all give us such a hard time where it's like, okay, and I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. I'm not trying to discount nobody. But if somebody else comes in, right, and they're making it softer, right? They're making it easier. They're more kind, they're more happy. Not necessarily the child sad, but they're more happy about, dating you. Then why wouldn't I go over there to go see what Connor's talking
I mean,
I'm
and that,
just, I'm just
and that's
saying, like, if you, why wouldn't? I'm not. That's not like a question I want the answer to, but it's just kind of rhetorical. Like, just why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I go over there?
and I understand that. For me, I can't do it. I can't do it. I believe like if I had to date anybody outside my race, it would probably be a Hispanic. It probably would.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
they understand our struggle. Yeah,
Yeah, like because we
yeah,
know that they struggle as a minority too. Like you just have your different version of it.
yeah.
And not saying that white people don't struggle, not saying that, but it's just like where I come from. And I'm not saying where I come from, meaning just being black. Like You know the ins and outs. I think like it was said like one time, like you understand how it is to use a hot comb. You understand how it is to, I gotta deal with a wave cap and and a do rag and wave grease. Like you understand the simplest shit of
Yeah.
our black culture.
Yeah.
Because we're the same. We come from the same, come from not the same environment, but we come from the same race.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
To
I'm not giving them that. I don't know if they come from that. I feel the point that you're trying to make, but me personally, I don't know if they come from that. But
You talking about Hispanics?
yeah, I
No,
don't know
no.
if they
When I
come.
was saying like when we come from the same thing, I was actually speaking on black women and black men. That's why I was saying like I can't do it. I
Oh,
don't see myself being able to do it.
oh yeah, for sure.
I can see Hispanic. Right. Okay, so I've dated a white guy before. Well, two
We know.
white guys before.
Tell us how was it? Please tell the people.
She not gonna say that. She not gonna say that.
Please,
She'll
please, at
she'll
least
never
give
she'll
some
never be
type
able
of
to live it
insight.
down. She's not gonna be able to live it down based
Yes,
on
I
what she gonna
will.
say tonight.
No, I can. Two things can be true, right? I can uplift my black men, right, and then I can also have experience. They know, white men,
It sound
right?
it sound it sound like you talking out of both sides of your mouth if you let me.
Can you just let me speak my facts,
I'm gonna let you
okay?
go. I'm gonna
Let
let
me
you
have
go.
my
I promise
let
you.
me have
I
my
promise you
truth.
I'm gonna let you go.
Let me have my
I'm gonna
truth,
let you
right?
out. I'm just pointing out the reality of the situation. That's it.
I think
But I
for
love
me,
you though.
it's not showing. It's really not. It's
I
not showing.
mean,
It's not.
I'm gonna go today. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I mean, take it as love because it ain't
Okay.
true.
Okay. Thank you. So I'll let it go. But I think okay. So I connect with us black people, right? On survival trauma, right? On you understanding. Hey, we got to get it out the mud. Don't nobody really care about us at the end of the day. It's head up. You know, do whatever, right? All the struggles. But and I'm gonna say this in the best way I can. Okay. Ooh, you can hear a needle
What you
drop.
got to say, sister? Say what you got to say.
I
I
think
don't want nobody to mishear you at all. Matter of fact, let me mute my mic right quick.
with black women though, it's not always about like self hate, right? As we discussed. Sometimes it's just exhaustion. Sometimes I'm just tired of black men either repeating the same patterns or behaving the same way. I'm tired of putting up with Jeffrey over here. Like I'm sick of it, right? And sometimes it's really about being seen. Like, okay, well, maybe they see us and they cherish us a little bit more. Black men, I hate to say it, but black men are so disrespectful when it comes to black women. Not all.
But with that being said, you don't
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
think
Wait. Let that
because
sit for a
you
second.
already know what I'm finna get at.
Let that sit for a second. Let it breathe.
Hold on. Because I want
Let
you
it breathe.
You already know what I'm finna get at.
All right, now
listen,
go.
Okay,
listen.
so
God damn.
you
Can I
telling me,
finish?
yeah, black guys are so much more disrespectful towards black women. We're talking about the same black women, the same beautiful Nubian princesses and queens.
Now we're new. You only call us Nubian princes and queens when you're trying to uplift us
No, no, let me
when
finish,
it's
bro.
beneficial.
For
But go
you to
ahead.
uplift,
You see, you see, you
don't
see
have
how
to come
nobody
with the
interrupt the
turn
shoe.
down.
Why we can't get that same thing?
Y'all did interrupt me. I did not finish my statement, but go ahead.
The same beautiful black women that you say that we are so disrespectful to are the same ones that like being disrespected. And they're also the same ones that are disrespectful. I'm gonna get okay, I give a prime example. Women can call other women bitches. That's one. Women will allow their friends to call them bitches.
But is that no different than you calling your homeboy my nigga? Like,
No, that's
is
not
there not?
different.
That's not even the
That's
same.
not the same. That's
Nigga,
not even
nigga,
close to the same.
nigga is derogatory. Bitch is also derogatory. Both of those are derogatory terms. So it still hits the same whether it's a cuss word or not. It's still derogatory. Like
I
we
don't.
can't. Let's use something else. Let's not
Okay.
use women calling
Okay.
each other bitches.
Okay. Another prime example.
Mhm.
I seen a video. I seen a video on Facebook. Girl was
Mm.
taking a picture. A random female walked by and got then rubbed her ass.
Mm.
Now, women actually argued when I was saying that, bro, this is a form of sexual assault. Women
Mm.
actually argued that it's not sexual assault because it was a woman. Because it was a woman. That woman sexual assaulted her. She wasn't given permission to do it, regardless if she liked it after the fact. She still did it without consent. But the fact
Yeah.
that you're saying it's okay because it's not a man, so it's okay for a woman to sexual assault you, but it's not okay for a guy to do it.
I don't think that's okay. I personally
But
don't
but
feel like
I'm
that's
just
okay.
saying, like, if I go back to the post, you'll see so many women defending the shit. Like, how is that okay? It's sexual assault. It's sexual assault. That's still a form of abuse.
Well, a lot of mm,
Go on
how
and
can
say
I
it.
say this?
Go
Well,
on
I'm
and say
just
it.
a lot of certain type of black women, right? They like to mm, they like to play with their homegirls in a homosexual type of way, right?
Mm. They play home.
Yeah, so they like to play gay. Like
Mm.
I just feel like at no point in time, right?
You
You
struggling, my sister?
yes, because I want to say what I want to say, but I also want to have a little bit of couth with it, right? So, and it's hard for me just to be like, should no woman be out here rubbing nobody ass? Like, I just I don't feel like you should be rubbing your friend girl ass. Like, it's just not. That's not it.
But
Unless you're gay,
okay,
if you're gay, that's
Interesting.
your
so
preference.
so let's keep going. Also, these are the same women not trying to be funny. Not trying to be funny. These are the same women that when you're having sexual intercourse, you want to be called all types of names, all types of slut, stick it down my throat. Like these are some of you want to be disrespected in the bedroom alone.
So they're hood women.
But I'm just saying, you want to be disrespected in the bedroom as well. Like you, at some point, you still want to be disrespected. You still want to be disrespected. Then you
Mm.
still have some women that actually get a kick out of being disrespected. You got men out here, the man that texts you good morning, how you doing? Hey, beautiful. He can't get a response. He's boring.
Well, maybe because
But the
it's
nigga
a
that
routine though.
goddamn, but the nigga that texting you, bitch, you ain't sleep, wake up. You gonna respond
Oh
back to him. You gonna respond back
no,
to that nigga there. Oh, I like him. And he ain't even gotta be a hood nigga. Oh, I like him. Like you like the nigga that's that's not polite. Nigga ain't ask you how your day was.
but you're explaining it's certain type of women. These are like your hood bitches. These are your your immature women. Like these aren't women that you would if you call yourself a mature man. You call yourself having business about yourself. You're not going after these women, right? So they don't appeal to you. These are women normally within the ages range, maybe 21 to I even go lower, maybe even 19 to 26,
But
maybe 27.
the only thing I was trying to the only point I was trying to make was the reason why so many black women get disrespected is because of the black women that allow
They allow the
disrespect.
disrespect.
So you're gonna have guys that's disrespectful with one that may not, and got away with it, but can't do it with you because you don't tolerate disrespect.
Yeah, it's a no
Even
go
if
for me.
you know, so it's like that's just I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. Like, if I know I've
Yeah.
been doing it with, I've been getting away with calling women out their name, a shawty, such and such, like I've been getting away with it. Of course,
Hmm.
even though I don't know that that's not how you is, but that may be one's approach, or that may be how he treat, or whatever. So I
Right.
just think it just goes over to the next person.
Yeah, I feel that. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let that marinate.
So,
He said, "Wait,
what's your thoughts on that?
hey, it's. I mean, it's valid. It definitely has some valid points.
For sure, we
But
I even
like
piggyback.
we all have
I
seen,
also feel like you said we also witness.
like we all have seen some women at some point in time that was okay with being disrespected by men, and like it worked for them.
I've never seen that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit,
I've just I've
I've never
seen
seen
it. I'm saying
disrespect,
no.
man.
Like,
Never.
wait, hold on. I've seen it on social media. I haven't seen like I don't know nobody in real life that I call a friend or a homegirl or whatever that's just comfortable with it.
No, but
Mm.
Um.
see, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say like you personally seen it with somebody you know. I'm
Oh
just saying at
yeah,
some point in time, like you have seen it, regardless if it's on social
yeah.
media.
I'm talking about yeah, definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Um. What about the black men that let's just say they make it out of the money, right? They get money, they get status, they get a platform, and the first thing they do is pick somebody outside their race, whether it be a Latin, Asian, Hispanic, any of those, right? Or a white woman. What about them? Because you can't necessarily say that they going for the women that's I guess being used to being disrespected or used to being talked down to. What about them? Why do they get money and just switch up?
I'm trying to
Oh,
see if people gonna answer them.
um, truthfully
versus
speaking,
some versus somebody that has held them down, right? We with you.
what's your definition of holding somebody down?
If I have supported you from or just years of support, right? If I've paid, let's just hypothetically speaking, I paid for you to get through school, right? I've helped you with homework. I've helped you fund your business. I helped you, make sure your business is constantly creating income. Like all of that, that's holding you down. I make sure that you are emotionally taken care of. I'm making sure that, I minimize stress as much as possible. All of it. Your all of your well being. Because I know when you was getting it. but, um
What
but
do you
what
think I
about
was getting at?
yeah, you was definitely you was definitely finna go the mentally stressed route. I can feel it. Yeah.
So my thing is this, right?
Mhm.
I think most of these guys, when they up and leave
Mhm.
and go to, as you pointed out, the opposite race,
Mhm.
I think they just went to a place where they could receive what they felt like they was lacking. So
Mhm.
a lot of these men are looking for a certain amount of acceptivity.
Mhm.
Like you ain't been in the it crowd. You haven't been a part of the culture. So it's easy for you to step outside of the culture because you never felt it. You never felt
Mhm.
involved in the culture in the first place.
Mhm.
So like as a black man who was raised by a black woman and a black man, it's certain things that I expect from my spouse. Like I would like that's just what I was raised on. So it's not a lot of the time these men are looking for acceptance. And majority of the time they're looking for acceptance from the other race.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion. So it's easier for when they get this amount of money for them to go to a white woman or go to a Hispanic woman or go to an Asian woman. It's because they never felt accepted in their own culture.
That may be true for some people. I can feel that.
Well, for
But
me,
some people where they've had like successful black marriages or successful black relationships, right? and let's just say, they broke, right? And then they come up on a bag. We loved y'all when y'all was, or them. I'm not gonna say y'all. We loved them when they were broke, or when they were overlooked, fighting battles, all that. When the white woman or the Asian or Hispanic, they really only want, them three things for you. Anyway,
All right,
What's the
so
three things?
exactly what the teacher want.
Mm-mm. Say it.
Come on now. A white woman, in my personal beliefs and in my eyes, I just feel like they only want you for your genitals, right? Your genetics and your bank account. They're not checking for your struggle. They're not checking for your spirit. They're not checking for your soul. Just the perks that you could provide. Like, what can I get from him, or how can I upgrade my life?
Mm,
That's just my personal opinion. I don't know.
interesting.
Not
all right,
interested.
so for me, not to not speaking on men that get up or come up in life and then leave for a white woman or whatever, but just in
Hmm.
general, because I know it's been talks of when men get on their feet, they always leave women behind that was down with them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so the thing is, it differs for different dudes. Like, okay, for me, not trying to be funny, but I know in my past, I was the one that when I didn't have it, when I was broke, I was doing this, had to be a stay-at-home dad for a while, like the whole nine. I was shitted on when, but okay, I was I was shitted on when I was at my lowest.
Hmm.
So of course, when I came up, I like it's coming. The time is coming. It's not that I'm just gonna up and leave you, but I know how you treated me when I didn't have it.
Talk
Hmm.
about it, bro.
So yeah,
Okay.
so not saying that that's just gonna be when I get back on my feet, I'm out the door. Nah, it's just that when I get back on my feet, I'm gonna not care, not necessarily care, but the shit that you was doing or the way you made me feel, it creates trauma and it carries along. So yeah, some dudes when they get back on their feet, they dip. But some of these women that complain about guys that dip when they come up, they don't tell the story about how you treated and acted and and bashed this man when he wasn't at his best.
That
Hmm.
young
Because
brother cooking.
you got women
That
that
young
take
brother
advantage of
cooking.
niggas like that. That take advantage of niggas going through their struggle. So yeah, you gonna have some guys that going when they come up, oh I'ma dip, or I'ma leave. You also gonna have some guys that shit when I get back on my I'ma leave and she ain't did nothing wrong. That's because he was never with her from the start. It was never about being with her. It never
It was
was.
temporary.
And
Correct.
then
Yeah.
also
Correct.
you gotta understand this. Some niggas, some niggas have the fear that she gonna leave me too. Some niggas deal with the fear of being left too. Like shit, when this woman come up, she just gonna go on about her business and she gonna do this, she gonna do that. So like men go through the same thing. Like women are the only ones that go through it. Some men go through it too. When a
Yeah.
woman get on their feet, he don't put this woman through school. He don't did all of this and then now she don't do it.
Hmm.
Majority of the time, people, it's a certain gender that doesn't get held accountable.
Boy, quit your shit.
I'm just, yeah, if we're gonna talk about it, we can
I,
talk
but
about it.
but it's not all women that don't get held accountable though. So I don't want you to say it's a certain gender. Don't classify us like that now.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I do it sometimes for jokes and fun, but I know all women ain't the same. But it's just
For
the fact
sure.
that like some women really don't really no, put it like this. Some women get it, but still choose to disagree just because they want to be an advocate for women. They want to be a girl's girl.
Correct.
They want to be a girl's girl. Which is crazy because
Uh,
me as a guy, I'm not going to defend all habits or whatnot that men have just because I'm a man. Like shit, I can try to
which is what
explain.
Sin do on this
Yeah, like I can
podcast
try
quite
to
a bit.
explain to you. Like I can try to
Sin,
Hold on,
Sin,
wait a minute,
Sin.
wait a minute, wait a minute, J. Rock. It sound like people want to get some off this shit.
I just want to point out that it's a lot of stuff that you genuinely don't agree with.
Yeah,
That I
yeah,
hear you
I don't.
fight the other side of, and I just be saying here like, I understand this is a podcast. However, we don't have to do that. You don't
Yeah,
agree with it. You
It's
don't.
like I can explain to you why it's like that, but I'm not just gonna defend it and say it's right. But it's just like some people don't understand why why people try to say Shada was wrong in that movie.
yeah,
Like
she was
she
wrong.
was wrong. It's like she was wrong. And another thing that gets it is like when we try to say why she was wrong, it's always a reply about something he did to like I guess
Hmm.
even it out. And that's not the case. Like
Yeah,
he was, oh, he cheated on her. Yes, he did. And he was completely wrong for that. But you know what else? She chose to
yeah, she
stay.
did forgive him. She
Hmm.
came back and
So
she made it.
once you choose to stay, you can't keep bringing up his past to say that that's why he's wrong. No, he's not, because you chose to
Ooh,
stay.
Or
So
I.
that's
that,
a lot of this.
that's just one. Another is he spent all of her money, this and this. He didn't spend her money on bullshit. He didn't
He
spend her
was
money
funding
for you
right.
know what I'm
He
saying?
was
Like
funding his dream.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like he didn't spend your
but
money.
but
But no, let me finish. He didn't spend
okay.
your money gambling. He didn't spend your money on a drug habit. He didn't spend your money, carelessly. He spent the money to try to get y'all into a better place,
Mm,
regardless of if it worked in your time frame or not. You gave him the money, so you supported him, which is your
mm-hmm.
husband. You supported him, but it wasn't in time enough for you, not for him. It wasn't time enough for you. You felt like this is a waste. Then you came back and listened to your sisters and their husband. You came back to
Yeah,
listen
Who
to them.
didn't have a man?
Who did? Now they had one, but they would.
they was weak.
Yeah,
They were
I know
weak.
what you're
They were
saying.
weak. They were weak. The men
So
were weak. They ain't had man.
I was gonna say I said what I said on purpose. Didn't
They
have a
that's
ain't
why
man.
had
I
man.
had to understand it. But yeah, you listen to your sisters
Yeah,
and let them dictate your marriage. He didn't listen to his homeboys. He didn't. You didn't even see him have no friends in the movie.
I was just gonna
The
say
whole
He didn't
that
even
movie.
have
nigga
no
was
family
lonely.
he didn't have no family in the movie. Like it
Yeah,
was just you. It was all you. So you held on to him cheating, even though you stayed.
yeah,
You didn't like the fact that y'all was running out of money. You had to work, things weren't the same, such and such, and you didn't feel like y'all was getting nowhere. Like, but that's what comes with you believing in somebody. That's what comes
yeah.
Hmm.
with
But also, I think yes, I agree with everything you're saying. But also, I think what comes with believing in yourself is, hey, I might not like driving this truck to making these deliveries, but I'm gonna have to do it. Until
Oh yeah, he definitely
it
should have got
prompts.
a man
He
when he
he
got a
definitely,
job.
yeah, he definitely should have. That's the only thing I would say I probably had a problem with. Is
but
that
but you also had to realize like the opportunity came. It
Hmm.
the money that we lost, all the time that we lost. I
yeah,
finally got that one phone call. I know this is your
Hmm.
sister's business. I know that I have it on the line. I understand that. But opportunity not. This is an
yeah,
opportunity that could have changed not only our life, but I can make up for theirs too.
yeah,
So
yeah,
he had to do it. Like no matter what, he had to pursue that.
yeah,
And only for him to know his worth, but have to goddamn get criticized and exiled by his own wife just because she thought that he was cheating again.
Hmm.
And another thing that pisses me off about why people say he wrong, He
Hmm.
wasted all her money. Man, this nigga gave her every single dollar back. Matter of fact, he didn't just give it
And
back.
more.
He gave more. He paid for
Yeah.
he paid the house off. Like, you got everything back. Is nothing you could want. You got it.
I think selfishly, right? Because sometimes, both men and women can be selfish, but women can be selfish once they see, oh, he moving on, oh, he's discounted me, he's not worried about me no more. Women can be selfish with it,
Like,
and I think that's
and that's how you know that he wasn't wrong. You know he wasn't wrong is because if he was so wrong of a man or so wrong of a person, why
yeah,
Shawty came back?
yeah.
You came back because it was never about him.
Hmm.
It was never about him being wrong because he definitely went wrong. You just felt like you deserved something because you went through that struggle. Well, you should have stayed
Hmm.
because the same person that got down that you felt like he was doing it for, she helped him on his feet.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. I'll be damned. Well, it's that one a good a good analogy there. My
I tried
apologies.
to tell you. I tried to tell you.
Well, my apologies. But okay, that's not in all cases. But either way, um, I don't know. Shit, just date who you want to date at this point. Just whatever preference works for you. Go explore it. I'm love is love, right? But I prefer now, right, to have a black man just because.
I'm proud of you.
I don't even know if I believe that.
I
That's the
mean,
crazy
you
part.
Why
can't
don't we?
welcome you back, but I'm proud of you.
Why don't you believe that?
I don't think we should
Can we
welcome
can
you
we
back.
speak can we speak candidly?
Shit. Oh no.
Okay,
Watch.
then
Let
then
me let me watch my toes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
because I've heard you speak about your standards and what you expect of a young black man to date you.
Hmm.
However, the one Caucasian man that I know that you were speaking to did not fit none of those preferences. Not even close, if we're gonna be honest.
Kind of close when it goes
No, he did.
to
No, he did not.
stability wise, right? And he was
Yeah.
caring. He was caring. He was respectful. I didn't have no
Didn't
shit
we
with
just say
him.
we were gonna be candid?
Me too. But listen.
Okay,
So
so
he
so
was
let's
he
use
was
this.
very
So let's use
listen.
SAT words.
He
Candid
was.
for the people that may be lost means they were gonna be extremely honest.
Don't call nobody name though.
I really
Of
want you
course
to
not.
go kind of in depth of this experience.
No, no. Okay,
Okay,
so the experience.
I can do it. I can do it without saying a name. Thing has said that her preference is taller than her. Sin is about 5'11".
No, I'm not. I'm 5'8.5", 5'9" on a good day.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
Gerard, what are you like 4'3"? Please,
At what point are
please.
we gonna start being
I
candid?
almost said something, but we're on the air. We're on the air.
We're on the air.
When are we
But
gonna start being candid? I
listen,
just want to know.
listen, listen. This is a
Hmm.
man that approached me, right? He didn't approach me on like no shyness. He didn't approach me disrespectfully. He approached me with respect. He approached me firstly as a friend, right? Like
You
we
giving a
we
lot of caveats. You giving a
no,
lot of
I'm just saying
caveats.
we engaged in a conversation, so we built like an affinity for communicating with each other, right? So then we explored dating. I just want to put that out there before you get into your
Mm.
story of my preferences and my standards.
So this is the thing, right? This is what Sin does.
Oh Lord.
Sin wants to protect the people that she value or care
I,
about.
that I respect, yes.
Hmm.
Man,
Which
get
is
out
why
of here.
she goes on Instagram before every episode, before we
Oh
record,
shit, my toe.
and yells. a contingency speech before we start
Not a PR
recording.
statement.
Yeah, it's definitely a PR statement. So now that we've discovered that, Stan said that she prefers a 6 foot to 6'3" ish around
Mm.
male,
Okay. Yeah.
uh, dark skin.
Ooh, ooh. Temp fade. Sometimes dreads.
Oh, okay. Um, Financially stable if you
Mm-hmm.
have kids, to
Mm-hmm.
be active in their life,
Mm-hmm.
preferably a blue collar worker. But if you have a day
Mm-hmm.
job, to still have some of that country oof into them. You know what I'm saying? Be able to change the tire, change your oil.
Oh
Uh,
shit! You be listening. You be listening.
oh yes, 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 yes.
Mhm.
Um, Prefers a solid communicator. Prefers someone who's accountable. Uh,
Yes.
prefer
Okay.
prefers someone that can relate to the black struggle and everything that comes along with it, right?
Well, you
Mm.
So I'm gonna stop there. The
good.
man that I'm referring to checked maybe two of those boxes.
Uh-uh.
He was in his child's life, as far as I know,
Yes.
and he was at least halfway financially stable.
Yes, he was financially stable. And he
What other box are you?
and he's aware of the struggles because he's aware of the struggles. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna put it like there.
Can we stop
Um,
inviting people to the cookout that ain't earned their spot?
okay, you're right. And that's why I say I'm home with my people now.
Like, just
I'm home
because
with
you
my
have a
people
few
now.
black friends does not mean you understand the struggle. If we get pulled over together, they're gonna ask you, "Are you okay?"